Okay, so welcome back, and now we're going to talk about the calculator. So, how do you do this stuff in the calculator? So some of this stuff you could probably do in your head, like for example, 38 squared. You wouldn't need a calculator necessarily to do that. It would be not hard to do if you were just to do 38 times 38, which then you get 900, and then you get 240, which is 480. 1380 plus 64 is 1444, right? Is that right? 1380, yeah, 1444. Okay, or you could do it in your calculator. Okay, so let me do it in the calculator. I'll show you how to do it in the calculator. Again, I'll show you where the key is. And so here on your calculator, most calculators will have an x squared key right here. Okay, so mine is if I want to do 38 squared, I do 38. Okay, and then I hit the x squared key, which is right here. And so it puts an exponent of 2 there. And then if I hit enter, I get 1444. Okay, so that's how you use the calculator. Okay, now let's do some of these. So this is 1444. The next one is 3.8. So now the cool thing is all I have to do is put 3.8 into the calculator. And then I'm going to do, now, here I have an exponent of 5. So what key am I going to use for that one? Well, some keys, so some calculators have a y to the x key or an x to the y key, right, where you could plug in basically any exponent you want. Okay. Or you have a caret key, okay, and I'll show you what I mean. So you have a caret key, right, and that caret means I'm going up to an exponent. So for example, if I wanted to do this one here, 3.8 to the 5th power, I would just hit the caret key, and now it puts it up as an exponent, and now I just push in 5, which is right here. And so now I get 3.8 to the 5th power, and if I hit enter, that's the answer I get, 792.35168. Okay, and if I round that, right, so if I round that, or I'll just write it out, so it's 792.35168. So that's the answer. Now what about this one? Now here it's got a negative sign, it's inside, so it's negative 25.4 times negative 25.4. So how do I do that in the calculator? Well, I want to use exponents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use parentheses. Okay, so and I'll show you why. If I put in negative 25.4 squared. Okay, so notice that. That's what I have. If I hit enter, notice what I get. Negative 645.16. See, now we know that this has to be positive, right? Based on just the parentheses and the definition of a square of a 2 as an exponent. And this goes back to what I showed you. The calculator puts in, will give you whatever you put in. So garbage in, garbage out. So again, if there's no parentheses, the calculator is assuming that the negative sign is outside the square, the square, which is exactly what you would expect for order of operations, right? So the calculator is following order of operations. So if you want to make sure that it gives you the correct answer, you got to put the parentheses in there. So I'm going to put parentheses and then negative 25.4 parentheses. So now here's my parentheses, and now I'm going to put the exponent in. And so now I have that, and if I hit enter, now it gives me the correct answer, right? Positive. Okay, so this is going to be positive 645.16. And then of course, we could do this. Now this is going to be negative because it's to the 5th power, so it's an odd number of negatives. So we know this is going to be negative, right? So that's also another little gut check to do. So I'm going to put it in parentheses, so it's negative 0.85. Oops, hold on. Back. And to the 5th power. Okay, and so now that's what I have. And I'm going to hit enter. And there's my answer. Okay, so this is going to be negative 0.443705 3125. Okay, and again, depending on the problem, we might round these, right? Especially this one, we would probably round it to 1, 2, or 3 decimal places, depending on the problem. Okay. Have a great day.